go. At least I have you, a friend that stays true, a gold heart and tarnished but still sees you through. At least I have you, a friend that stays true, a gold heart and tarnished but still sees you through. At least I have you, a friend that stays true, a gold heart made tarnished but still sees you through.
I was raised on flannel and snide, rebel sneers. Nobody wanted to act sincere. We loved underage drinking and cigarettes, and we fought for your right to party. But now Courtney Love is Ariana Grande. Hard mosh pits are deemed too fucking risky. Everybody's scared to have any regrets. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. Where's the fucking angst? Where's the fucking angst? Where's the fucking angst? You kids need to start a riot. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained. Jeremy spoke in class today about his level 85 protection warrior, and his teen spirit smells like a fresh unboxing video of high-speed gigafiber, 60-odd frames per second, code red, Mountain Dew computer chaired, indoctrinated, ultra-high definition, Pinterest spinning, privilege checking, iPhone, utopia. Where's the fucking angst? Where's the fucking angst? Where's the fucking angst? You kids need to start a riot. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained. There we were now, chanting entertain us. You're at home now, happily entertained.
I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I woke up late, the floor was cold. A quarter past 8, I'm out the door. Just yesterday I was told that if I'm late, you stay at home. Some of the race, but all to the floor. The look on my face, my brace to before. At half past 8, I'm in the door. The boys are ready, my part for sure. I don't care and I don't plan to. I don't care and I wouldn't if I got to. I don't care, I don't
Do you feel that stones inside your shoes? Well, there's nothing, guess there was a ruse. All those people there staring at you, they all think you're going insane. Do you recall that song you heard yesterday? It wound its way inside and won't go. And just sit back and let that sucker live all day. The kind of thing my job has your brain. I don't care what you have to say. That stress and worry makes my day. I'll turn your mental state to grind. One intrusive thought at a time. Playing your mind like a violin. Oh, it feels so seeing you in the state that you're in. Oh, it feels so good. Your mind like a violin. I don't care what you have to say. That stress and worry makes my day. I'll turn your mental state to grind. One intrusive thought at a time.
Father young, just sit and snooze. The morning waits, but I refuse. Another day I'm bound to lose. Sleeping through every good intention. I made a plan, so swore I'd try to be alone since said goodnight. But I dreamt past the exercise. Needing use on my lifeline. Watch me set the goal, miss the mark. Doom scroll till the whole lane falls apart. I'll tie it or I'm sick. It's my favorite magic trick. I'll just crash and burn out the luck. Let you wait, everyone gets a turn. Say next time like I mean it. Listen to every damn achievement. Another week buried down the sheets. The promises falling at my feet. Another twilight night that starts with the morning light. I felt the weight behind my eyes. Blink time my thoughts vaporize. Swore it'd just be enough, but sleeps all the day instead. Watch me set the goal, miss the mark. Doom scroll till the whole way falls apart. I'll tell you I'm tired or I'm sick. It's my favorite magic trick. I'll just crash and burn out the luck. Let you wait, everyone gets a turn. Say next time like I mean it. Listen for every damn achievement. Hey, I meant to call you now. So long past when I was supposed to show. Won't make it tonight anymore. Won't make it next time either. Promise I'll be late or a flake. Save the calls and every plan I make. 5 more minutes, one more try. I'm behind on borrowed time.
faint smells of wood and often distant chatter, worrying over things that didn't matter. The laughter I heard echoing through those halls, draping life across every wall. Another afternoon, shine with light, sun rays bright. The world is rich and it explodes with color. You hold my soul inside this very bowl. Could this all just have been a mistake? These gone golden days, now those warm sun rays are a memory. This pain that I feel, oh, it's all just too real. There's no didn't realize how this joy I elicit would burn when it all just went missing. Every smile I see burned into my mind, I wish they hadn't been left behind. Now I do what you want and I follow what you say. Study my words, analyze them away. What I give, so you take and you take. Could this all just have been a mistake? The gone golden days, now those ones
hear them, it hurts. All of it is so fucking absurd, 'cause I'm hurting all the time when we are another falling star dreams. Oh, falling star dreams. I wish I could be. 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 Come to us and wipe the whole slate clean. Running strike point is nothing to me. Wish I could, wish I would fuck everything up and get out of this nightmare cycle. Falling star dreams. Oh, falling star dreams. We're all slowly marching to our end. Come to us so we start running instead. Tumbling down the infinite mountains. From our toil of distant and pain. Falling star dreams. Oh, falling star dreams. Falling star Wish I could be riding on a falling star up there and see all of it as one, simultaneously crashing down. Falling star dreams. Falling star dreams. Wish I could, wish I would be. 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 Wish I could, wish I would be a falling star. Practice my eulogy in the mirror. He was loved, he was tragic. Died waiting for an okay. Died waiting for an okay. Mom's calling dinner like the world's not ending, like I'm not dissolving into one sentence. For
slavery, and terror. Because these three scourges are what make silent reign among men, what build barriers between them, what render them invisible to one another, and prevent them from finding the only value that might save them in this desperate world, the extended kinship of those struggling against fate.
You can do anything. You are what you do. No one but yourself can say who you will be. And you can do anything. What will you choose? Terror, injustice, slavery. You could do anything. Ignore the norms, ignore the rails we built because we built it. Love it was inevitable. You could do anything. You could do anything. It's up to you. Just following orders doesn't get it. Not when you are responsible. You could do anything.
split the heavy clouds. No holy river rose. The sky remained a vacant mouth, too silent to repose. The books still line the chapel walls, their pages thin with age, but no one kneels from love anymore, only fear or shame. Perhaps the end was never a fire, nor trumpets in the air, just people growing used to pain and calling it despair. God is dead or buried under stone, and every year we speak less like men, more like machines alone. Still sometimes in the dead of night, the wind moves through the pines, and for a moment I recall a world that once felt kind. The morning always comes too fast and takes the feeling back. The rivers choke on ash and oil, the fields forget their green. The old songs vanish one by one like footprints in the snow, and all our bright cathedrals now are markets made of glass, where hungry souls trade pieces of to feel less hollowed out. I do not think I died at once. No blade could strike that deep. I think he left in quiet steps where no one thought to look, and all that's left for men like me is tending dying fires, praying something small survives the winter in our blood. God is dead, yet still I raise my voice like someone knocking at a door. Long after hope is gone. Cavalcade through the great wide open, you imagined in suburbs in the ocean to draw a demarcation line between your life, the world, and night. Heavy metal in your ears, blast so loud you'd hardly hear. Now it don't ring no matter how high you turn the volume up, but there's something missing that no drink or drug can fix. 'Cause every time you're overcame, a voice tells you this ain't it. Is this how the future was meant to feel? trading passions for things that seem more real. Last chance serenade, but the reception falls flat. No great emotion can save you from a melody that tight. 5 has stumbled walk. You'd rather spend the day in bed. A memory calls your name. You dismiss him for the best, but there's something missing that no drink or drug can fix. 'Cause every time you're overcame, my voice tells you this same tune. Is this how the future was meant to feel? Trading passion for things that seem more real. Is this how the future was meant to feel? Trading passion for things that seem more real. Scars that just won't heal. Pain you always feel. Living in the dark, you forget what's real. Haunted by the past, neglected and outcast. Shame is just a mask. How long will it last? How can a fire burn again after it's been drenched by the pouring rain? You were just a kid. Everything you saw, you broke the secret law. They could never forgive the pain you caused. How can a fire burn again His water was forgotten. I was forgotten too. I saw this coming, the signs were all there under your fingernails, all broken and scared. Buried right here under this garden of dead roses. I stopped counting days in motion, motionless ahead. To go or to stay, I don't know. Holes from the rotting in my skin and teeth. Soil flows through it. The roses won't mind, do you think? Bury me right
keep me warm now that you're gone. While our bodies lay next to each other in the dirt, how will make the monsters feel at home? While my soul rejects heaven in your search, searching the dirt under this garden of dead roses.
Shadows in the corner of my eye, shift and change, contort and rearrange. Walk among my sorrow, woke up in a hall of mirrors. Who's that in the reflection? Hellbent on destruction, total annihilation. Open up your eyes. This can't be happening. Own up to the truth. What have you done? Bed of lies. You thought you'd get away. I'd pick every rose just so you'd have none. Dust is settled, all is said and done. The sky remains an inky black, venom pumping through me. You're pretending that you knew me. The beast inside is ready to attack. Ready to attack. Ready to attack. The beast inside is ready to attack. Ready to attack. Ready to attack. Open up your eyes. This can't be happening. Own up to the truth. What have you done? Bed of lies. You thought you'd get away. I'd pick every rose just so you'd have none. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Open up your eyes. This can't be happening. Own up to the truth. What have you done? Bed of lies. You thought you'd get away. I'd pick every rose just so you'd have none. done? What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
Don't look at me all sweet and kind. Take one more step and I lose my mind. I gaze like a dove, but inside I'm breathing fire. The world is saccharine, only promise for liars. And I tear, I tear, I tear. I scream and you collect. You'd ruin me for a check. You'd twist me for effect. Maybe you're better off Don't hold my hand and say that I'll go far. Make me a supernova and brand me with a scar. You parade me around like a gold mine you blend. But no one reaches the top without someone reaching for their head. So I tear, I tear, I tear. I scream and you collect. You'd ruin me for a check. You'd twist me for effect. Maybe you're better off dead. So sleep with one eye open and let the devil hold you tight. I hope that you'll be joking when I close in with the night. I scream
the world is ending. Why don't they spell it out?